Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shiuli. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss if I ever update a video. My social media handles are also linked down in the description box below. This video is going to be about my summer hacks that I use to keep my makeup sweat proof and melt proof and achieve a flawless base without sweating or becoming oily throughout the day. And this is a simple look that I created that I usually do on a typical summer day with the hacks that I have used over the years to stop me from looking like a jalebi at the end of the day because of the tropical summers in India. It's so hot that the makeup definitely tends to melt, and I don't want to look like a hot mess at the end of the day. And this is what is helping me not look like that. Also, some things that I do in this video keep me looking flawless and are my go-to makeup techniques for the summer. So let's move into the video. The first thing that I'll be using is this sunscreen, which I've already used and prepped my skin with. Next important step is something that you should never forget is to use a primer. A mattifying primer would be the best to use. Just press it into your skin and concentrate it more on your T-zone. This is where I usually use it. I also use it a little bit over my eyelids to stop my eyelids from looking greasy and oily throughout the day. A primer will ensure that your foundation or your base does not move anywhere. One more step that I like to follow to keep my face matte throughout the day is to dust my face with loose powder before I apply any kind of base product on my face. So I'm using the Miss Claire translucent powder all over my face, just a light dusting of it. Usually in the summers, I don't like using concealers because they tend to crease very easily because of their creamy consistency. So I like using a heavy foundation like this, which is matte and full coverage. And this one is also waterproof. This is Superstay by Maybelline. It is not yet available in India, but then if you can get your hands on it, if you can order it from someone who's coming from abroad, you should definitely do it. This is one of my favorite foundations. I don't apply it all over my face, just in certain areas where I need a little bit of coverage, and I definitely don't apply it above my lip because that is where I sweat a lot during the day and I tend to wipe it with my hands or with a tissue, and I don't want to wipe away my foundation and look like a monkey at the end of the day. So I just apply it on the areas where I need a little bit of coverage and I even out my face. That's it, not too much product. Once blended out completely, I use a foundation powder or a compact powder to just set the area so that they don't move throughout the day. I'm using this one by MAC, which is the Studio Fix foundation powder. I just use it a little bit, like a dusting of it a little bit all over my face to just add a little bit of coverage. This is Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild. This is a very beautiful berry toned blush, and the thing that I like doing nowadays is to use my blush not on the apples of my cheek but a little behind and drag it towards the back of my face, kind of sculpting my face. Like in this video, I'm not gonna bronze or contour my face. I'm just gonna use my blush to kind of sculpt my face, and that is the look I'm digging right now. This looks very beautiful, very flushed and very natural, and it just gives my face a very healthy looking flush all throughout the day. A contour tends to look muddy when my face gets very sweaty or oily throughout the day. I can't live without my highlighter. I can ignore everything else but not the highlighter. Here I'm using the Odbo Vivid Baked Highlighter. I don't know the shade number. I'll link all the shade numbers down in the description box below. Just in the usual areas where I usually like to highlight, that is the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose and the high points of my face. I won't be using any kajal or eyeliner on my eyes because they tend to usually smudge very easily when I start sweating. A gel liner is usually more permanent in nature, I believe, and this one is by L'Oreal Gel Intensa. This has a very good staying power, so I'm just making a little diffused wing. Like this is not a very stark wing. It's just I'm just taking a little bit of product and dragging it all above my eye, like in a liner way, but then not like very starkly. Then I'd be using a waterproof mascara to coat my lashes. I don't like using too many cream products on my face, so you'll see that I have not used a lot of cream products on my face for this look. The only cream product that I've used is this eyebrow pomade by Maybelline. I prefer using a pomade over a powder because the powder may fade eventually throughout the day, but the pomade kind of stays. And I don't like using any cream blushes, cream highlights or cream contours because too much cream makes me sweat a lot. So rest everything is powder except for my eyebrows. For lips, I'm using this lip and cheek stain by Lakme in Coffee Light. This is a very comfortable formula and is very long lasting as well. I'm just mixing my taupe by MAC over this to balance out the color because I felt that was too cool for my liking. I like using warmer nudes during the summer season. And I blotted using a tissue paper, and then I reapply the color. This increases the longevity of the lipstick, and this is how I don't need touch-ups throughout the day. I will also use a tissue paper to blot off the excess oil that has or may have appeared on my face while in the process of applying makeup because I tend to get oily pretty soon. And then I go over with powder once again to kind of seal the deal for the last time. I use a little bit of makeup setting spray, usually a mattifying one, so that I can just lock everything in place. And Coco's here, he came in my room so that he could irritate me by peeing everywhere. And I think, yeah, that's it. I'm done irritating him. And this is the finished look, you guys. These were all the ways I tend to do a very simple but very cute everyday makeup. And the base is flawless. It's not gonna budge. It's just gonna be put all throughout the day. And where is Coco going? Anyway, this look is very simple, very easy, and trust me, it's gonna last all throughout the day. It's not gonna budge even if you sweat. So I hope you enjoyed this look, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video. Bye bye guys, I'll see you in my next.